we got the Buccaneers and the Rams. A surprisingly, I think, good game. I don't know if the Cardinals, if I would be as juiced up if the Cards got through, but the Rams, a little bit of a statement. I mean, that defense was flying around last night. Kyler Murray looked like he didn't know which way was up. Usually his legs can kind of contend that pass rush. That pass rush sucked him through and kept him in that pocket. Forget about it. Forget about it. And the way to beat Tom Brady, what do? You try and pressure him. I still don't know if I can make a case for the Rams. CH, you know this guy better than anybody in Tom Brady. And 3 is the line. Buccaneers, the home chalk. Total was 48. It's up to 49. Still, that total to me seems a little bit low. Maybe even like a little bit of an overreaction to, I don't want to say it was low scoring last night, but the lower total that it ended up coming through in that Rams and Cards game. CH, what are you thinking when you see Tom Brady on the field up against Matt Stafford?
I'm thinking we're going to see Brady again next week too. So I think, Newby, you brought this up last week, fading the Monday night game, right? Whoever plays Monday night, fade him next week. The Rams played last night. They've got to fly across the country to Tampa Bay. So they lose their Saturday. They're going to get in on Saturday. They got to play on Sunday, fly back, all the travel, plus a short week. Tampa Bay played at home last week. I can't see any way that Tampa Bay doesn't win this by a field goal. I know you're shocked, but I'm going with Tampa.
Yeah, that was the one that I already had written down before the show ever even started. I saw the Bucs were in there, but I hate to just like hop on here and be like favorite. And I'm not just doing it because of how it was last week. Like, if I'm just trying to pick the winner, take the spread out of it, how can I think the Rams are going to win this game? Dave, do you have a case that can be made? I mean, you're not too far from LA. Are these dogs barking as Rams are heading on to Raymond James Stadium?
I like the under.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Defenses.
Okay. I think this is going to be the one that seems so easy to go over. I mean, this is what Tampa does, right? This is going to be a nasty football game. And I thought the line would be higher. I thought the line would be on the other side of 3. I thought Tampa should be 3.5 or 4. When it came 2.5, obviously the money's going to lay it to the 3. I don't think there's moving off the 3. They'll be easy to do it because now that it's established, they can go to 3.5 and go get the Rams money. I'm going to make it not unanimous. And I love the creamsicle. I mean, they should bring back the creamsicle for this. They should both wear the throwback jerseys and go old school. Both would be awesome. It's going to be a good uniform matchup. Tampa maybe will wear the whites again at home, which again, kind of looked good on TV against the Eagles. The Eagles got to wear the green, but they didn't perform. I think it's a close game, and I think it is a field goal game. Wouldn't surprise me totally if the Rams won. It will surprise me if Stafford doesn't throw a pick. He didn't throw a pick last night, but they ran. And he basically said, I'm not showing Tampa nothing. We're winning this game. We don't have to do anything. Cooper Kupp, if you had Cooper Kupp props, you got kicked in the cup last night. You got right between the legs. I mean, it went way under, caught way under his receptions. He did get a touchdown, so you got the token. But I think the Rams are live, so I'll take the points. I'll be the dissenting opinion on this game.
And I hope you're right, because so when I was getting prepped up for the show here, here's what I was able to find is that the Bucs 6-1 against playoff teams, while the Rams are 3-5 against playoff teams. Now that's not factoring in the spread, so you're taking the points. That I don't hate as much, but if you're looking at DVOA, so that's from the Football Outsiders, that's one of the metrics. Brad Howe always bringing up that DVOA stuff. Number 1 offense in the league, even with what the Cowboys did, was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're always better at home. And if you look at the Rams, they started hot, but they end the year 14th in offensive DVOA. So, there's some defensive concerns, there's some injury concerns, but at the end of the day, doesn't this conversation ultimately have to boil down to Stafford versus Tom Brady? And I don't think anybody wants to not back Tom Brady. Here's some stats before we move on to the last game of Action Network. Lifetime, Tom Brady as a favorite of 7 or fewer points, 74, 48, and 7, excuse me. So that's 61% in coin flip games. That's a line that is 3 or fewer points in either direction. 35, 23, and 4. That's factoring in the regular season. In the playoffs, in those type of games, 9 and 3. That is 75% ATS for Mr. Tommy Terrific. And they're covering those games an average of 6.2 points in his last 6 of those games. Do I want the Rams to win? I'm right there with you, Dave. Yes, I do. But does the NFL want Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers in the NFC Championship game?
Yes,
you know they do. I'll lay the points with Tom Brady in this one. He does it again. It's amazing. Go back to the Super Bowl, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. You're amazing.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.